Some critics might say that the sequel is never as good as the original. Well, you might have to rethink that because the Vista Murrieta versus Centennial rematch in the Inland Division Championship game should be a huge blockbuster hit. There will be a star-studded cast on the field Friday night. Leading men Hayden Gavitt, Nick Stevens, Romello Goodman, and Sua Cravens may be the marquee names, but their teammates are much more than just supporting cast. These are the top two teams in the Inland Division for the second straight season, and local football fans will be treated to an encore performance of this budding rivalry.
Vista Murrieta does what they do. Coley does a great job with his team, and so does his staff. And you know, they play great defense, they play great special teams, and they're good on offense. So it's kind of the same thing for them every year. You know, this year they do have some great athletes mixed in there, so it makes them a little more dangerous than other years. As far as us, key to victory is you know, being able to run the football and being able to dictate the game tempo. I think that's the big keys for us.
It's a great opportunity. This week of practice has been great. We've just done what we've normally done. Nothing special. The kids are not too excited. They just kind of, this is the expectation of where we thought we'd be 12 months ago when we stepped up that field at Centennial, and we knew the battle that we had to and how much we needed to improve to get back to that game, but also to play much better next time we come back.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Still, as they've been called, the big uglies, the guys in the trenches, you know, leading the way for Romello and obviously Hayden Gavitt at quarterback, right?
Yeah, you know, I think we've rushed for just under 1,000 yards. Romello has in the past 3 games, so it's been crazy. Yeah, it's been fun, and the big guys have done a good job. They've really come together as a group.
Centennial is Centennial. They do what they do, and they do it very well. I think they're doing it probably the best they've done in many years. I mean, they're hitting their zone faster, doing things better than I've seen them on film ever. You know, they might not have the big superstars doing it, but boy, they're dang good at it. You know, they don't have the 5-star recruit, but they got that guy that can run really fast. And whew, both guys are just dangerous as can be, and their O-line is just amazing. And they're playing well in defense. So, you know, it's typical Centennial, different guys, same results.
Speaking of their special guys, I guess you always have to keep an eye on where number 21 is, Sua Cravens. He lines up in a variety of positions on offense, on defense, making big plays on both sides of the ball. So is that going in one of the game plans is to keep an eye on 21?
Well, certainly. He's one of their great athletes that they have. You know, they can go the distance anytime he touches it, and they also make big plays on defense. You know, he'll play receiver, running back, outside linebacker, safety. So defensive end, he'll be everywhere.
Now, it's been a long journey for the Huskies this season. I was here when you guys opened with St. Bonnie, and then you went on the road to Mater Dei and got off to a sluggish start. But where'd you guys flip the switch? Where'd you guys kind of turn it around and put it together? You
know, being an inexperienced group coming back, you know, I just think it's just a matter of things just started clicking for them, you know, and believing in what we're doing and knowing that they can get out there and go do the job. You know, it was just kind of a new, inexperienced group that just needed to develop and needed a little time to progress.
Last year, you know, the result what should have been the result. We didn't deserve to win that game. Centennial was a much better football team than us, and if it was going to be more of a miracle for us to beat them, well, you know, we'll see what happens this year, but it's not going to be that miracle. You know, it's a pretty even match here, and we'll see what happens on Friday night.
You're defending your CIF championship in the Inland Division, and with that, if you guys win, now you're talking about state bowl game. I mean, do you guys talk about that leading up to Friday, playing for a CIF title, what that might mean if you guys get the victory on Friday night against the Broncos?
No, we don't talk about that at all. I mean, because if you don't win Friday, then there's no talk at all. And even if we do win Friday, it's not in our hands. That's up to other people. So we just focus on what we can control. CIF is the only thing we can control, so that's what we focus on.
We worry about Friday because that's what we can control. That's what's in our hands, and we want to control that, so maybe we can get there if that is a possibility.
We're viewed as underdogs a lot, and we actually come out and prove them wrong when they think we're going to lose. So it gives us more motivation to come out and do well.
We have a chip on our shoulder, and the last 2 years has been a letdown, and so this year we're just coming out worrying about what we have to do, and anything that we do just hopefully is going to be great.
The running backs, they run really hard, you know, and their offensive line, they do a great job blocking, but really we just got to do what we've been doing all season, just playing fast and physical and playing Husky football and just going out there and just performing well.
We've been wanting it all season long. That's all we've been talking about is rings, how we want to be there, how we want to get our ring, how we want to make a name for ourselves.
Can Centennial go back-to-back and win another CIF title, or is this the year that Vista Murrieta knocks off the Huskies? Find out on Friday night. For the Press Enterprise and HS Game Time, I'm Pep Fernandez.